Good morning. Um, I'm up in the village now, and as I was making my breakfast, I realized that I need to document this. I need to vlog my breakfast. Why? Is because I'm having a purely organic Papua New Guinean product um, breakfast, and I realized that I need to share it so that sharing, we get to understand what's out there. So this is my coffee. Ground coffee from my neighbor down the road. He grinds his own coffee, grows, dries, processes, and grinds it by hand, roasts it on the fireplace and grinds it by hand. And every time he sees me driving up to the house, he always brings me a packet. And I use this nifty gadget to brew my coffee. I'm having hash browns, potato hash, potatoes for breakfast. Hashed potatoes is you get a potato, and I grate one potato because it's only for myself. I grated one potato with mixed it with this beautiful product, Colton wheat flour. This is wheat flour produced in PNG in Hagen in Western Highlands province, and I have a couple of packs, and I add a cup of it into my grated potatoes, and then I add my ginger. I have my turmeric. I have a little bit of chili flakes, and of course my spices from up in Igemborg, my coriander, sage. They do all kinds of stuff up there, and I keep a stack all the time in my house. They do amazing things. My salt, I use Angan salt. This is Angan traditional salt that I bought some 3 years ago, about a couple of kilos, and I've been using this. I love my Angan salt. It has a bit of a dirty, tasty, salty taste to it. I love it. Up the road, they also produce ground chili, marata oil, and of course, when I'm in Madang or in Lae or in Mosby, I always come back with my coconut oil, and I cook that off. So as I was preparing my hash potatoes, and then I had some chutney from Mama Betty. She makes beautiful chutney, tomato chutney, made from tomatoes, onions, and the only imported thing I see in here is raisins, which I would easily change with something else. But she made tomato chutney. I have that with my hashed potatoes. So what am I trying to say here? I can have a very good, healthy breakfast or some standard white mana, baglatoka. One time hashed potato blumi. I love my hashed potatoes. And then I have you can have it with your jam. This is jam made from up at Betty's. Anywhere in the Highlands they make jam. Pineapple jam, orange marmalade, strawberry jam, any kind of berries jam. It can be made, and they're making it at home. And as I was frying it with my coconut oil, I thought, wow, apart from my raisins that is in the chutney, everything else is homemade, is locally made. Like organizations like Mercy Works, Mercy Works is part of the Catholic Mission, and they are excellent life skills, life-changing, down to the village level organization. And what they do, they've taught the locals to make soap. They've taught them to do all kinds of spices, including cinnamon, including feed for stock feed, okay? Feed, including, you have your Slalithias agroladiwa neem leaves, okay? You have your spices from to cook with, like coriander, and they also make coffee. Like I said, cinnamon, turmeric, ginger. They've gone into making chicken feed, stock feed, and different types of stock feed. They've also gone into making fertilizer, organic insecticides and pesticides, and they're locally using it. The training Papua New Guineans in the village. See, all these things can be done in the village, and it's made by village cooperatives and groups that have tried to go out to help themselves to make their lives better in the village. This is incredible product from Hagen that I buy, and that is a wheat flour. Wheat flour is not only made in Hagen. Chimbu people are already making it. Goroka people are making it. Rice is grown up in the highlands. Several households grow their own rice. They do their own wheat flour. They do their own spices. They do their own oils. They do their own, Indians are doing their own salt. Goroka honey producers. What am I trying to get at? Quality living can be met in the village, okay, or anywhere else in Papua New Guinea from our own local products. Rice is already grown in Rigo. That can be sold to all the households. More money can be invested to it. We have so much potential. Even cups. Look, I'm using my own Eastern Highlands cup made by Kainantu Pottery, cultural center in Kainantu. They're producing plates and bowls. My sugar bowl. This is 26 years old. This is a gift for my wedding, and I still have it. I still use it. If 1 million kina is given to each of these organizations already producing their own flour, already producing their own wheat flour, their own cocoa flour, their own cassava flour. I just had a very nice, I wish I could show you, a very nice flour bowl made from cocoa flour. Great product. Like you can go on by Pulape. It's full of good stuff. There are organizations already making soap, fertilizers, organic pesticides, insecticides, honey for sugar, oil, coconut oil. If the most important department in the country, in the government, is community development. If money is injected there so that all the cooperatives and groups that are already producing these things have their ability to do more, to do better, they're grinding this by hand, and slowly buying their own little, hand mills. If the government can, if our leaders can just buy a better mechanized tool for them to use, put some money into their packaging so that farmers can produce more, so they can sell more, that'll bring quality living to the bulk of the population, which is 80% living in the village. Bring quality back to the village. If awareness is given and money is put in to produce these things already, I look at the table in front of me and I realize that we have so much potential and we're putting our money in the wrong places. We have so much potential to have our own chutney, our own jam, our own wheat flour, our own salt, coconut oil, coffee, spices, soap, insecticides, pesticides, fertilizer, and stock feed. We're already producing it in small scale. People in the village are already helping themselves. Anyways, I'm enjoying my chutney, homemade chutney, tomato chutney, with my mashed potatoes, with my Colton wheat flour. Fresh cup of coffee in the village. I'm up my neck with frustration. We're just not getting it right. We're not getting the simple things right.